Okay, next problem says workers at the company fixed 37,015.08 meters of pipe. How was this number written in expanded notation? So I'm going to do my cubes, circle my important numbers, underline my question, how is this number written in expanded notation, box in my keywords, expanded notation. Okay, so my strategy for this problem is I'm going to do what I call the pizza. Okay, but I'm only going to do it for the actual, for the number, not the decimal. Okay, so I'm going to do 37,015. I'm going to save the decimal part at the end. So I'm just going to do the pizza for the number. When I do the pizza, I bring down each digit. So bring down the 3. Everything will become a 0. Bring down the 7. Everything will become a 0. When I get to the 0, I don't do anything with it. I leave it alone. I skip it. Go to the 1. Everything becomes a 0. And last, my 5. So I know that I'm going to have 30,000, 7,000, 10, and 5. So I'm going to already start eliminating the answers that do not have these numbers. Okay. I noticed that C has 3 times 1,000, meaning that it's 3,000. And I don't have 3,000, I have 30,000. So I can get rid of C already. I noticed that A, has 1 times 100, which means it's in the hundredths place. I don't have that though, I have 10. So I can get rid of A. And the rest look good. So now I'm left with B and D. Okay, so that's like a huge step. I just have 2 answers now. So now I'm going to do my decimal part. I have 0.08. I'm going to do my place value chart, but just with the decimal. Okay, so I know before the decimal, I have my ones. Okay, then I have my decimal. After the decimal, I go into my tenths, and then I go into my hundredths. Okay, and so this is something that we kind of need to remember. It's very important. My tenths, if I consider tenths as money, those are my dimes. And so I know a dime is worth 10 cents. So when I write tenths as a decimal, it's 0.1 because it's 10 cents. It's meaning that I have $0, but I have 10 cents. Okay. My hundredths, if I consider them as money, then they're my pennies. So when I write pennies as money form, I write it as 0.01, meaning I have $0, 0 dimes, but I have 1 penny. Okay. So if I look at the decimal that they gave me, 0.08, and I look on top, I notice that my 8 is in my hundredths place. Okay. So if it's in my hundredths place, I know that it'd be written like this, 0.01. So now I go back to my answers. B says 0.1. That's saying that I have 0.1 is saying that I have 0.8, meaning I have 8 cents, or you can say 8 dimes. Okay. We'll erase the cents part, meaning I have 8 dimes. But I don't have that. I don't have 8 dimes. So it's not B, it's D because I have 0.01, meaning I have 8 pennies. Okay, so D is my answer.